most welcome. Thank you for tuning into Blessed Be World News and Entertainment. At this hour, we have it that Fulani group cries out for justice over the killings, displacement of their members in Niger communities. As you can see, and I know you must have heard, the incident killing in over the areas both in the west, south, and in the east, the killing of Fulani herdsmen. Of course, people from the east have been agitating, have been talking about justice and freedom. People from the west, all the same, agitating and calling on government. And government, really, I don't know. But then, have they been responding to their calls? Now it is time for Fulani group as they cry out for justice over the killings, displacement of their members in Niger communities. Let's hear the news in detail. The leadership of Wiladere Fube, the Fulani Initiative for Justice and Orientation, has reiterated its commitment to seek justice for its teeming members across the country whose rights were being attempted upon in part of the country through dialogue and consultation with consulted authorities. National President of the Association, Alhaji Yusuf Musa Ado, stated this during an interactive section with journalists in Mina, in the Niger State Capital Territory, shortly after a courtesy visit to the State Commissioner of Police, CP Adamu Usman. Alright, it stated that they were in Mina in honor of an initiative of an invitation intended as extended to them by authorities of the State Police Command in respect of their petition submitted earlier in March this year to the office of the President Muhammad Buhari, the Inspector General of Police, the Minister of Justice and Attorney General of the Federation and the other relevant authorities seeking for investigation and justice over illicit attack on the association's members, communities in Banji, Magriga local government area of Niger State. He added that the complaint was against some people in the most communities. He said, according to him, that sometimes around March this year, some members of our association reported that our people were attacked and killed in their numbers, while several others were displaced without any justifiable reason. Therefore, they said that they sent a delegation to verify and confirm the effect and affect the steadily killing of other 100 members, okay, and the displacement of more than 1,000 others who were faced or forced to become internally displaced person in Kontakura and Chanjaka local government area of the state, as well as some villages in Kaduna State. In fact, he continued to say that with the positive response by the presidency and other relevant authorities, they said that they are very comfortable and happy because the response was apt and prompt, not only for the police but also human rights organizations, the AGF, and other relevant agencies who had also responded according to our petition on the unfortunate and ugly incident, said the national president of the Socio-Cultural Association. He stated further that as a result of the response they got from the police, that they were confident and expressed the belief that justice was going to be done to the grievances against the accused person who attacked their people, killed as many as about 1,000 persons or so, okay, and they displaced many as others are on to run. The Fulani elite group, meanwhile, charged its members to disregard any form of reprisal and escaped trouble with calmness, as well as reinvigorate confidence in law of the land, and report any alleged or challenge or unconstitutional attack thrown at them to the relevant and the constituted authorities such as the police and DSS for justice. According to Yusuf Musa Ado, as he pleaded to his people not to cause any harm or injury to any perceived aggressors or a group of agitators or a group of aggressors, nor take laws into their hands, following their resolve that the federal government, in junction with the security agencies, we are capable of handling the matter with the urgency it deserves. As we believed, as he continued to say, that going through the constituted authorities is the best way to resolve the matter rather than trying to seek vengeance by ourselves. Alhaji Yusuf Musa Adu, meanwhile, explained that they expected of the police at the tail end of the investigation is to arrive with a lasting solution, stressing that, as I quote, "We are begging the authorities, especially the police, because we are aware that they are trying their best to protect lives and properties of the citizenry, despite the fact that they have their own challenges." He further thereby pleaded with the police to ensure that they do justice to all Nigerians whenever there was a matter before them, adding that they should ensure to be thoroughly and thorough and do diligent investigation with the view to ensure that justice was seen to have been done to the aggrieved persons in matter brought before the police. Meanwhile, the Police Public Relations Officer, Niger State Police Command DSP Wasu Abiodun, confirmed that the command had received a petition by the leadership of the Fulani Socio-Cultural Organization Wadadriai when Tribune Online reports called him for confirmation of such a petition by the group before State Command of the Police. He said, as I quote, "The State Commissioner of Police, CP Adamu Usman, has structured the relevant section to commence appropriate investigation into the matter as contained therein. The Inspector of General of Police, Adamu Usman, commended the group for taking the right step on the matter. He said as soon as the police conclude its investigation on the matter that the outcome will be made public." Alright, the police boss was quoted as saying that the moves or step taken so far, by the Fulani group so far on the attack on their people was the right step in the right direction, adding that this was why the police have been emphasizing that members of the public should exercise restraint against embarking on self-defense, pointing out that they should allow the due process to be followed in their affairs, while the necessary steps must be taken for the pictures and for the purpose of justice. Fulani group cries out for justice over the killing, displacement of their members in Niger communities. In spite of the huge investigation in the matter section or sector by the government and international organization, water scarcity has grown to become a perennial nightmare for residents of Abeokuta, the Ogun State capital. These reports astray the lives and the experiences of residents in getting clean, portable, and affordable water amidst the urge of COVID-19 cases in the state. Fulani group also cried out for justice over the killings, displacement of their members in Niger communities. The Lagos-Ibadan Expressway, Lagos-Ibadan Railway was inaugurated recently for a full paid operation by the Nigerian Railway Operation after about a year of free test run. Our reporter joined the train to and fro from Lagos to Ibadan and tell his experience In this report, Fulani group cries out for justice over the killings, displacement of their members in Niger communities. The truth has been that these Fulani, well, I can't say, but the truth has been that these people don't have, they don't have shame to say. Could it be that you kill people when I'm talking about Fulani killers, Fulani headers, Fulani killers, of course, yes. They kill people and took over their land, and now that they are ready to fight back and they reprocess their land, you guys are crying out. This is a full cry, you to say. You guys should wait until Nigeria are ready for you people. Alright, this comment from Nia Poli. Thank you for your comment. As someone said that these Fulani self, they kill people and cry louder than their victims. Their latest strategy is to urge Buhari, their brother, to wake up and fight insecurity. Now, their victims are now defending themselves. They know that the only way Buhari fights insecurity is by killing Igbos and Yorubas. Well, Alright, anyone is up to his opinion. Bello Yusuf Abdullahi, this is coming from you. This is a lie. Okay, thank you very much. Thank you for justifying your brother, and I would like to have your take on this regard. And meanwhile, tap on the subscription button for more updates. Thank you, and God bless you.